So what's up everybody, this is D checking in with an update on the freshwater side of things. And this is the frag tank where I have my platinum guppies in there as well as my yellow golds and a few of the fry from some of the prior offspring in there. I have the sunset platy in there, fire red. I have a few of the mollies that came in from the pond outside, but these are my latest batch of guppy fry that I believe are from the platinums, if I can get a nice shot. And right now I am feeding them on some Daphnia, which I have available. Hopefully you can see these guys good. I'm basically feeding the tank via the syringe to get them out over here. And they seem to be liking it. I feed this tank pretty regularly with flake fruit that I crumble up in my fingers. But for the larger fry, they really like the Daphnia. I've fed them on like some frozen foods, not really brine shrimp. I haven't fed these guys brine shrimp, but mainly the Daphnia. And even, what was the other food? I had some powdered fry food. I don't know what the heck I did with it. I moved it somewhere and I don't know what I did with it. But they've been taking to this pretty well. I don't like going through all the trouble of raising baby brine and all that. That's just always been a pain in the neck to me. Hold on a second. Just adjusting the tripod. But I basically have these guys on some of this frozen food. And since I have shrimp in this tank, they've been benefiting from this too. I just finished cleaning the glass about a minute ago. I don't know where the shrimp are. They kind of disappeared. What the heck is that in the bottom of the tank there? I did a water change earlier. Luckily I had my screen on it because I didn't notice all the fry that I had in here earlier. I don't see the mama in there, so she may be in the back there, maybe she's not, but I see all the fry coming out from that little corner, and there are quite a few of them. So this is why you don't set up a dozen tanks. You end up with a dozen tanks. I picked up a couple more betas, which were actually on sale at my local pet store. Ooh, sneezing. Oh boy, I'm sitting on the floor and sneezing. They were really nice. They had them on sale. I have them upstairs. I'll show a video of that maybe tomorrow. But nice to give you guys an update on the freshwater side. There's one of the mollies from the pond. About 3 or 4 of them are in my little 5-gallon that's set up next to the saltwater mollies. But this is the last of my Dalmatian batch from outside. He's gotten a little big. Nice pattern this guy has. And they really like that Daphnia. See, those angels are getting bigger in the tank up there. I did lose my other large male molly. Is that the female? I think this is the female. I did lose him. I don't know how. Sometimes these things happen. But the angels have gotten quite large, as you can see. Which is why I don't add a lot of fish to this tank. I just added one of the female betas here. I don't know where it went. It was swimming in the back of this log a minute ago, but you know, in a planted tank, those guys like to sit on top of stuff, so you see them when they feel like being seen. Maybe if I drop some food in there, it'll come out. Let's see. Let's see, I'll put some of this in here. You can see them coming up to the top. Everybody likes that Daphnia, especially the angels. My Congos are quite large. You can see them in the background. They've been doing pretty well. I added a skunk botia, really tiny pair, like fry size. I don't know if they've gone to oblivion or whatever. I added them yesterday, which it was against my better judgment because I didn't quarantine them. They were so small. But I don't see no. Oh, there's one. Actually, I see one there. Of course, it's hard to film him because he's so small. But he is there. So that's a good sign. Guys are good luck. I thought he was oblivion. So one of them just came out, and I guess he's eaten, which is why he came out. I'll put some more in there. Maybe the beta will come out. Here's my really old black skirt tetra in the background there. One of my swordtails died too, which I wasn't happy about. But, you know, sometimes that's why I don't like buying fish large. I'd rather buy them small and grow them out, because you never know how old they are. And you never know how they're going to take the changes in water parameters and things like that. So it's always good to get them somewhat small, on the small side, and raise them out. This guy's pattern's pretty funny. Not too distinct, but kind of dull like this. And that's just to give you an update. Water temperature in this tank stays at about 76. I don't keep it that high. And this one is at about the same. This one is about 77. Because I have all my fry in here, so I keep this one a little warm. And that's all I can say. Water changes. As far as a filter, you can see the box filter in the back. A regular old box filter. And an internal Hagen filter. I think that's a Hagen. Which I just use for polishing the water. I put like a pinch full of carbon and I change it with my filter floss media. I don't use the cartridges that you buy in a store. Does the job, as you can see. Nice and crystal clear, except for the Daphne I'm feeding them. And I hope to see these guys grow out into beautiful little fishies. I think this year I will participate in several clubs breeding programs. I never join in those programs because I never do the paperwork. I get lost in the paperwork, you know. I just forget about it, and before long I see people getting points already and I don't submit nothing, so I'm like get left out of that most of the time. I would like to see my shrimp breed, but I'm just happy my shrimp are alive all this time. Hopefully I'm not putting a whammy on them because I've never been successful keeping shrimp. This is the longest that I've kept shrimp. I've a few cherry reds and a huge ghost shrimp in there. I hope they don't grab my babies too. Actually, that's another worry that I've had, having fry with shrimp. But seems that everything's been going well so far. And that's it. I'll keep this video nice and short, but I don't want to keep my freshwater people out of the loop. Because after all, most of us all start off freshwater people and we turn into salt people, and vice versa. And most of the information you use on salt is not lost on the freshwater, and vice versa. Clean water, healthy fish, regular tank maintenance, that's the key. So on that note, I'm going to cut out. This is D from Brooklyn checking out. Man, look at the poop on this baby fish. Holy mackerel, what the hell is he eating? He need a laxative. I'm out. Love, peace, and hair grease, people. See ya. That's a pretty one right there.